Epistle to the Romans Session 47羅馬人書註釋第47講，我哋繼續讀羅馬書第4章第13節，因為上帝應許亞伯拉罕和他後裔必得承受世界，不是因律法，乃是因信而得的義。我哋繼續講呢，上帝俾亞伯拉罕嘅應許就係A father of many nations have I made thee. 我必使你成為多國之父。He's referring to that many of whom Abraham is the father. 保羅所指嘅就係亞伯拉罕作多人之父嗰個多人，參考第11節同埋第12節。我哋繼續讀落去。And these verses also establish the denotation as being not the natural descendants of Abraham。呢幾節經文亦都指出呢度所指嘅就唔係亞伯拉罕天然嘅後裔 ，but all both of the circumcision and the uncircumcision who are of the faith of Abraham。Verse 16，乃係指所有不論係受割禮嘅或者係沒有受割禮嘅，都係屬於亞伯拉罕嘅信心嘅所有嘅人。第16節英文係 of the faith of Abraham， 中文係效法亞伯拉罕之信。The promise is therefore that given to all who believe, and all who believe are Abraham's seed。因此呢，上帝嘅應許就係賜俾所有信的人㗎，而所有信的人就是亞伯拉罕嘅後裔。The clause that he should be heir of the world， 呢書所講嘅，他必得承受世界，或者他必成為世界嘅承受者 is explanatory of the promise given to Abraham and his seed， 就解釋上帝賜俾亞伯拉罕同埋佢後裔嘅應許。It tells us what the promise was。呢個説話話俾我哋聽，什麼是上帝所應許的。We do not find any promise in the Old Testament in these express terms。我哋喺舊約聖經呢，唔能夠揾到直接咁樣講嘅應許㗎。What is it？ 咁呢度所應許的是什麼呢？ We naturally think of the promise to Abraham that in him all the families of the earth would be blessed, Genesis 12:3, and the correlative promises given later。我哋好自然就會諗到上帝應許亞伯拉罕，藉着他地上的萬國都蒙福嘅，創世記12章第3節，同埋所有有關嘅後來所賜下嘅應許，參考創世記13章14至17節，創世記15章第4節第5節18至21節，創世記第17章2到21節，同埋創世記22章15到18節嘅。In the light of Pauline teaching as a whole, however, we cannot exclude from the scope of this promise, as defined by the Apostle, the most inclusive messianic purport。但係我哋若要從所有嘅保羅所教導嘅呢個角度去睇呢，我哋就唔可以喺呢個應許上呢排除使徒保羅自己所定出嘅最廣泛嘅範圍，就係最廣泛嘅關於彌賽亞嘅意義。It is defined as the promise to Abraham that he should be heir of the world。呢個應許嘅定義就係上帝應許亞伯拉罕佢本人要承受世界 ，but it is also a promise to his seed。但是也是對他的後裔所賜的應許 ，and therefore can hardly involve anything less than the worldwide dominion promised to Christ and to the spiritual seed of Abraham in him。因此呢，就一定係包括咗上帝應許基督必統治全世界，亦都係同樣嘅應許俾嗰啲在基督裏作為亞伯拉罕屬靈嘅後裔嘅人。呢處嘅意義係唔會比呢個更少、更狹窄嘅。It is a promise that receives its ultimate fulfillment in the consummated order of the new heavens and the new earth。呢個應許最後嘅實現呢，就係喺將來新天新地嗰個最後結束嘅世界秩序裏邊。Verses 14 and 15，羅馬書4章14至15節。若是屬乎律法的人，才得為後嗣，信就歸於虛空，應許也就廢棄了。15節，因為律法是惹動憤怒的，那裏沒有律法，那裏就沒有過犯。In verse 14, the thought of the negation that not through law is the promise, verse 13, is resumed. 14節就再一次繼續13節所講嘅負面嘅説話，就係應許唔係藉着律法㗎。And the necessity of the negation is demonstrated by showing the consequence that would follow if it were assumed。咁點解必須要講呢個負面嘅説話呢？就係藉着證明，假如我哋假設應許係藉着律法以來，咁有咩嘅後果呢？用呢個去證明保羅所講呢句負面嘅説話係需要嘅。For if those who are of the law are heirs, faith is made void, and a promise is made of none effect。假如屬於律法的人才能夠做後嗣，咁呢信心就虛空噶啦，應許亦都係廢棄嘅。The expression of law is contrasted with of faith。呢説屬乎律法呢個表述呢，係與屬乎信心所對照嘅。And law must mean, as found repeatedly, the law of commandment demanding obedience and performance。而呢個律法嘅意思呢，就正如我哋多次所睇到呢，就一定係指誡命嘅律法，吩咐人遵行遵守。Those who are of law， 那些屬律法嘅人。Are those who are governed by law as the guiding and determining principle of their religion。 係咩人呢？就係呢，佢哋用律法作為佢哋嘅宗教嘅指導嘅主導嘅決定原則嗰啲人。In contrast with those of whose religion faith is the basic principle。 與另外第二種人相對照。第二種人呢，佢哋嘅宗教信仰呢嘅最基本嘅原則係信心。Those who are of law， 屬乎律法的人 are simply those who are of the works of law。 簡單嚟講就係嗰啲屬於遵行律法嘅行為嗰啲人。Law here is no more the Mosaic economy viewed as an administration than in verse 13。 喺呢書14節。律法呢個詞呢，與13節一樣，就唔係指摩西當時嘅制度，摩西時期上咧所安排嘅制度，唔係㗎。And the inference to the effect that if those of the works of the law are heirs, faith is made void and the promise brought to naught, is one drawn from the acknowledged contradiction between faith and works。 因為使徒保羅講出信心同埋行為之間係矛盾㗎。因此呢，佢就作呢個推論，就係話，假如嗰啲屬於律法嘅行為嘅人係作為後嗣嘅話呢，咁信心就係虛空，應許亦都係廢棄咗咁。The one is exclusive of the other。 信心就排除行為，行為就排除信心㗎。And the same is true of law and promise。 而律法同埋應許也是同樣地。For promise is correlative with faith， 因為應許係與信心相關㗎。Another reason, however, is given here why the foregoing inference respecting the voiding of faith and promise on the hypothesis of being refuted follows。 但係呢度呢，使徒保羅俾我哋另外一個原因，點解前邊所講嗰個推論係合理嘅？個推論就係話呢，假如我哋接受嗰個佢所唔接受嘅假設嘅話呢，咁信心 就歸於虛空，應許就廢棄咗。呢個原因呢係乜嘢呢？ It is given in verse 15。呢個原因就喺15節講出啦。For the law works wrath, and where no law is, neither is there transgression。因為律法是惹動憤怒的，那裏沒有律法，那裏就沒有過犯。In other words，換言之 ，this is the particular reason urged in this instance why law makes both faith and promise void。喺呢一度，點解律法使信心同埋應許作廢呢？就有呢個特定嘅原因啦。What is this wrath which the law works？ 而律法所發動嘅憤怒，呢個憤怒是什麼呢？ It has been proposed that it is the wrath or enmity provoked in the human breast by the law。有人提出呢，呢度所講嘅憤怒或者係敵意呢，就係指律法喺人心裏邊所發動嘅。A truth on which Paul lays much stress later on。而呢個真理呢，保羅喺後文呢係會非常之強調嘅。參考羅馬書第7章第8節、11節同埋13節。And it would not be irrelevant to the subject at this point。而呢種人嘅憤怒呢，並冇離題嘅噃。For it does fit in with the refutation of legalism to be reminded that law of itself only provokes to greater transgression and not to obedience and performance。因為佢係符合保羅所要講嘅，就保羅要推翻律法主義。佢要律法主義者記得，律法本身只會引發出更多嘅罪行，而唔係引發出順服同埋遵行嘅。But there is reason to believe that this is not the thought here。但我哋有理由相信保羅嘅思路並不是這個方向嘅 ，but rather that the wrath is the wrath of God。反過嚟講，保羅喺呢度嘅意思就係講緊上帝嘅憤怒。Although Paul does use the word wrath in reference to the unholy wrath of which man is a subject， 雖然使徒保羅用憤怒呢個詞有時係指人所發出嘅不聖潔嘅憤怒，參考以弗所書4章31節、哥羅西書3章8節、提摩太前書2章8節，參考雅各書1章19同埋20節。Yet， 但係呢 most frequently in Paul's epistles and generally in the New Testament, the term is used of the wrath of God。但係喺保羅嘅書信裏邊，同埋一般性喺新約聖經裏邊呢，最常見嘅用法 ，the term is used of the wrath of God， 就係用呢個詞去指上帝嘅憤怒嘅。And in this epistle, with the possible exception of 13:4 and 5, where even then it is not the unholy wrath of man, it is always the wrath of God。而在羅馬書本身，除咗第13章4同埋5節，就算嗰度呢都唔係指人嘅不聖潔嘅憤怒嘅。除咗13章4到5節之外呢，喺羅馬書每次都係指上帝嘅律法㗎。There would have to be compelling reasons for departure from this meaning in this instance。若喺呢一節經文，羅馬書4章15節唔係咁嘅意思嘅話呢，我哋必須要有好強嘅理由。And Paul, when dealing with the enmity aroused in the human heart as sin takes occasion by the commandment, does not use this term。而保羅當佢要處理喺人嘅心裏邊所引發出嘅敵意同埋憤怒嘅時候呢，即係話當律法來了，罪發動咗人所發動嘅敵意嘅時候呢，保羅唔係用憤怒呢個字㗎。羅馬書7章第8節、11節同埋13節。Besides， 唔單係咁 ，the term wrath is not the most suitable to convey the thought of this latter reaction in the human breast。憤怒呢個詞唔係最適合一個字去表達出喺人心裏邊律法來了，罪發動嗰種嘅回應㗎。After the analogy of the usage in this epistle, therefore， 因此當我哋睇翻羅馬書點樣用呢個字嘅時候 ，we should regard the wrath which the law works as the wrath of God。咁我哋就要認為呢，律法所發動嘅憤怒就係上帝嘅憤怒。And when we ask the question how the law works the wrath of God， 而我哋去問律法係點樣發動上帝嘅 憤怒嘅時候呢 the succeeding clause provides the answer。下邊個短句就提供咗答案啦。Where no law is, neither is there transgression。哪裏沒有律法，哪裏就沒有過犯。Without law, there would be no sin, for sin consists in the transgression of the law。沒有律法就沒有罪，因為罪的意思就是干犯律法。In our sinful situation, therefore, there is always transgression of the law。因此喺我哋作為罪人嘅情況，每時每刻都有犯律法嘅罪行㗎。And it is this transgression that evokes the wrath of God。就係呢一方面嘅干犯，即係干犯律法，而引發出上帝嘅憤怒。The sequence of thought is， 因此使徒保羅嘅演繹法就係話 law existing， 律法是存在的 ，sinful man transgressing law， 罪人干犯律法 ，the wrath of God provoked to exercise by transgression， 人嘅罪行就激發出上帝執行佢嘅憤怒。Paul's enunciation of this is condensed。使徒保羅喺呢段呢係好濃縮嘅去講出㗎。That is why he says the law works wrath。因此佢話律法惹動憤怒。It works wrath only, however, because of the transgression。但律法惹動憤怒就完全係因為人干犯咗律法。This consideration that the law works wrath is pertinent to the hypothesis which Paul had stated in the preceding verse。呢度考慮到律法惹動憤怒呢，對使徒保羅喺上一節14節所講嗰個假定係相關嘅，係重要嘅。For if it is the wrath of God that the law works， 因為律法所惹動嘅，假如係上帝嘅憤怒呢 ，then there cannot be by law the favor which faith and a promise presuppose。咁樣呢，信心同埋應許所假定嘅上帝嘅恩典呢，就唔可能藉著律法而來㗎。By law, the context of faith and promise is eliminated。藉著律法呢，信心同埋應許呢整個架構係排除咗㗎。The opposite comes into operation。所發動嘅係相反嘅一個動力 ，and faith and promise are thus made void。因此呢，信心同埋應許就廢棄咗嘅。Verse 16，羅馬書第4章16節，所以人得為後嗣是本乎信，因此就屬乎恩。叫應許定然歸給一切後裔，不但歸給那屬乎律法的，也歸給那效法亞伯拉罕之信的。This interpretation of verse 15 lays the proper basis for verse 16。我哋咁樣去解釋第15節呢，就建立好一個基礎，正確基礎去了解第16節。Therefore, it is of faith, in order that it may be according to grace。是本乎信，因此就屬乎恩。Since law works wrath in view of transgression， 既然律法因為人嘅犯罪而發動憤怒 ，law knows no grace， 律法裏邊係沒有恩典㗎。Therefore, the inheritance cannot be of law， 因此承受產業不可能係藉著律法。And those who are of law cannot be the heirs， 而那些屬於律法的人就唔可能做後嗣咁。The only alternative is the principle of faith。唯一另外一條路就係信心呢個原則。And so the inheritance is of faith in order that it might be by grace。因此得承受產業作後嗣是因為信心，好叫佢係因為恩典。Faith and grace cohere。信心同埋恩典係彼此符合嘅。Law and the promised inheritance are contradictory。而律法同埋上帝所應許嘅產業係彼此矛盾咁。The latter part of verse 16， 第16節嘅後半 expresses the design that is promoted by the fact that the inheritance is of faith and therefore by grace， 就表達出承受產業是藉著信心，因此係藉著恩典。呢個事實究竟係為咗咩目的、咩計劃呢 ？To the end that the promise might be sure to all the seed, not only to that which is of the law, but also to that which is of the faith of Abraham。個計劃就係話， 叫應許定然歸給一切後裔，不但歸給那屬乎律法的，也歸給那效法亞伯拉罕之信的。The parallelism to the design stated in the second half of verse 11 and in verse 12 is too clear to be called in question. 呢度毫無疑問嘅係與前邊第11節下半節同埋12節嗰度所講嘅計劃呢係彼此平衡嘅。But here in verse 16， 但喺呢度喺第16節呢 ，this design is stated in relation to the promise。呢個計劃係與上帝嘅應許有關 ，whereas in verses 11 and 12 it is stated in reference to the import and purpose of circumcision。而喺第11節同埋12節所指出嘅係與割禮嘅意義嘅關係。Here, verse 16, the principle of faith and grace is said to be the guarantee that the promise comprises all the seed。喺呢處呢，信心同埋恩典呢個原則呢，保羅話就係一個保證。保證應許係包含咗所有嘅後裔㗎。That is to say, all who believe， 即係話所有相信嘅人 ，whether they be Jews or Gentiles， 不論係猶太人或者外邦人嘅。參考第13節。The designation of the law in verse 16喺16節，屬乎律法的人 must have a different reference here from the expressions through law in verse 13 and of law in verse 14。所指嘅一定咧係同13節所講嘅藉著律法同埋14節屬於律法所指的係不一樣咁。For in these latter instances， 因為喺第13節同埋14節 ，through law and of law， 因律法13節，屬乎律法第14節呢 ，are antithetical to and exclusive of faith， 係與信心係對立嘅。係排除咗信心，係冇信心嘅。The promise is not through law. Verse 13， 應許就唔係藉著律法而來的。And those who are of law are not heirs. Verse 14， 而屬於律法嘅人呢，就唔係後嗣啦。14節 ，faith and promise are negated if law is in operation。假如律法在運行嘅話呢，信心同埋應許係廢棄嘅。But in verse 16， 但係喺16節呢 ，the seed which is of the law is not excluded， 而嗰啲屬乎律法嘅後裔係冇被排除嘅麼 ？The promise is said to be sure to them, provided they have faith。應許係定然給他們的，條件係佢哋有信心。Consequently， 結果就係話呢 ，their being of the law does not place them outside the category of faith。佢哋係屬乎律法嘅，呢個並冇將佢哋擺在信心呢個範圍之外。Whereas in verses 13 and 14， 但係呢喺13節同埋14節呢 ，through law and of law， 因律法同埋屬乎律法呢 ，are in the sharpest opposition to faith， 係與信心作出最尖鋭嘅對照嘅。We should have to conclude， 所以我哋必須作個結論就係話呢 ，that of the law in verse 16 is equivalent in meaning to of the circumcision in verse 12。所以第16節嗰個屬乎律法嘅意思呢，就等於12次嘅屬乎割禮。我哋下一次繼續講第16節。